Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, let us express our gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for the blessing that allow us to gather in this class today. The Honorable Lecturer, Professor Dr. Dodi Harmon, SPD MP, and Dr. Ayuni STM SI, and my dear colleagues in the Master Program of Geography Education. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Fadil Alfarizi, with student ID is 2519806, standing here as a student of the Faculty of Social Science, Universitas Negeri Padang. In this opportunity for the inferential statistics course, I would like to the present a key topic regarding statistical control in research, and title is covariance analysis. Let's begin. Definition of covariance analysis. Covariance analysis is often abbreviated as ANCOVA, is a statistical technique that combines analysis of variance or ANOVA, comparing means, with regression analysis or predicting relationship to control for the influence of covariate variables on the dependent variables. Simply put, ANCOVA is used to compare the means of the dependent variable across several treatment groups while controlling for or eliminating the influence of unwanted external variable known as covariates. The purpose of using ANCOVA, number one, is increasing statistical power. The first technical objective of ANCOVA is to reduce the error variance in the statistical model. In ordinary ANOVA, difference in individual abilities, example is intelligence or motivation, that are not being studied are included in the error category. If the error is large, it is difficult to detect whether our statement is successful. The F value becomes small. By including these confounding variables and covariates, ANCOVA remove this variant from error. Error becomes smaller, so that statistical tests become more sensitive or more powerful in detecting in the effect of treatment, even if the effect is small. Number two is controlling bias variable. This is the most common goal in research, especially in quasi-experimental designs where research cannot perform perfect randomization. Often, the experimental and control groups have different initial characteristic. Example is group A is smarter than group B from the code set. If tested with a regular ANOVA or t-test, the result will be biased. ANCOVA statistically equalizes the initial conditions of the two groups. Research obtained adjustments. Theirs are the main value of the dependent variable as if all subjects had the same covariate values. Next simple case illustration in ANCOVA is case is a geography teacher want to test the effectiveness of problem-based learning or PBL compared to lecture on student learning outcomes. The problem is the PBL class happens to be a field with students who have higher IQ scores than the lecture class. If the final result of the PBL class are higher, is it because of the method or because of the student's IQ? In ANCOVA solution is the teacher includes IQ scores as covariates. ANCOVA will statistically equalize the IQ of both class. Then see if after IQ is equalized, the PBL method is still superior. In variable in ANCOVA, number one is independent variable. Independent variable are categorical variable that distinguish between group. Example is learning method. Number two is dependent variable. Dependent variable whose impact is measured must be on an interval or ratio continuous scale. Example is geography post-test scores. And number three is covariates, is interval or ratio scale control variables that correlates with the dependent variable but are not the main focus of the study. In example is pretest scores or IQ. ANCOVA test assumption requirement and A is normality. The population or specifically the residuals or error must be normally distributed. B. Homogeneity of variance. Variance between treatment group must be equal or stated using Levens test. C. Sample were taken randomly and did not influence each other. D. Linearity. There must be a straight line relationship between the covariates and the dependent variables. And E. Regression slope homogeneity. The regression lines between covariates and dependents in each graph must be parallel. There shall be no interaction. And COVA statistical model formula. This is YIG all mu plus tau I plus beta xig minus x means plus epsilon ig, where YIG is observation value or dependent variable, mu is general means, tau I is treatment effect or independent variable, beta is regression coefficient of covariates, xig is covariate value, x mean is general means of covariates, epsilon ig is error. Types types of ANCOVA is number one is one-way ANCOVA. The structure is one independent variable and one dependent variable and one or more covariates. Its function is test the difference in means between group on one factor after adjusting for covariates. An example is the effect of an issues-based problem-based learning or PBL model on student critical thinking skills in disaster mitigation material, controlling for initial ability. And number two is two-way or factorial ANCOVA. The structure is two or more independent variables and one dependent variables and covariates. Its function is to examine the main effect of each factor and the interaction effects of factor on the dependent variable while controlling for covariates. An example is the effect of learning model in factor 1 and gender in factor 2 on learning outcomes is dependent, while controlling for learning motivation is covariate. And number T is multiple covariate and COVA. The structure is same as above, but involve more than one covariates. Function is control multiple confounding variables simultaneously for more precise result. An example is the effect of Google Earth Assisted Project-Based Learning (PGBL) model on student spatial thinking skill, controlling for prior skills and digital literacy. Next, case studies in education and analyze steps using SPSS. And background of the problem, Mr. Ian is a master student in geography education who is conducting thesis research at a high school in a disaster-prone area. He observed that student ability to understand the material on natural disaster mitigation and adaptation was still low, especially in visualizing evacuation routes spatially. Mr. Ian suspected that the conventional lecture method that had been used so far was ineffective. He then developed a new learning tool using a virtual field trip-based project-based learning or PGBL model using Google Earth, in which her students were asked to create a digital evacuation roadmap project. Reason for using ANCOVA before the treatment was given, Mr. Ryan realized one crucial thing. The initial abilities is spatial intelligence of the student in the two classes were not exactly the same. There was a possibility that the experimental class would appear to be superior at the end, not because of the method used, but because the students were already smart from the start. To overcome this bias, Mr. Yan conducted a pretest before the learning began. The pretest scores would be used as covariates or on control so that the comparison of the final result in post-test would be fair. And the set title is The Effect of Virtual Field Trip Based Project Based Learning PGBL Model on students' special thinking skills in disaster mitigation material. And object is to determine the effectiveness of implementing a virtual field trip-based project-based learning model in improving student special thinking skills in disaster mitigation material, taking into account student initial abilities. And research design, number one is grade 12 IPS 1 was designed as the experiment class using PGBL based on virtual field trip, and two, grade 12 EPS 2 was designed as the control class using conventional or lecture methods. And variable, one variable independent variable is learning model is PGBL, and conventional dependent variable is post-test score for spatial thinking ability, and covariate is pre-test score for spatial thinking ability or initial ability. This is simple data. The student is 10 and two group is experiment and control, and using pretest for covariate and post-test for dependent variable. Number one is analysis steps using SPSS. A. Data input. Create three columns in SPSS. For class, assign a code. One is experiment and two for control. Change it in the variable view section of values. Two pretest. Enter the pretest score in scale on post-test is enter the post-test score in scale. And B is analyze steps. One, click the analyze menu, general linear model, and univariate. Two, enter the variable into the appropriate box for dependent variable, and then enter post-test. For fixed vector, enter class. For covariate is enter pretest. 3. Click the option button, move the class variable to the display main for box, check compare main effect, check descriptive statistic, estimate test of effect size, and homogeneity test, click continue. And fourth is click the model button. Be sure to select full factorial to check interaction first or boiling term if the assumption of regression slope homogeneity is satisfied, and termine effects only. For standards, leave the default setting for now and click OK. Next, number two is how to read SPSS output. One is descriptive statistic table. This table shows the pure original average score from the post-test result. How to rate? Descriptive, the average score for the experiment class 85.80 was higher than that for the control class 76.40. However, we cannot yet conclude whether this is significant or not because we have not taken the pretest into account. Next, table number two is Levene's test of equality of error variance table. This table is for checking the assumption of variance homogeneity. How to rate? See significant value 0.317. Since significant value greater than 0.05 is the variance of data between the two groups is homogeneous. Conclusion is the requirement is met and the ANCOVA analysis can process. Next, table 3 is test of between subjects effects table. This table shows whether there is an effect of the learning model F controlling for the pretest. This data. How to rate? One is line pretest. The significant value is 0.003, smaller than 0.05. This means that initial ability is pretest has a significant effect on the final result post-test. The decision to include pretest as a covariate is the right one. Number two is class row. The significant value is 0.000 or written as smaller than 0.001 because significant is smaller than 0.05 is H0 is rejected. Conclusion, there is a significant difference in spatial thinking ability between students who learn with PGBL and those who learn with conventional methods after controlling for initial ability. And number T is partial eta square at our class at value of 0.x61 indicates the magnitude of the contribution of influence. This means that the learning model contributes 86.1% to the difference in student learning outcomes, with the remainder being influenced by other factors. Next, table 4 is estimated marginal means table. This table shows the adjusted mean values. There's are the values you should report in your discussion, not the mean value in the first descriptive table. And how to rate corrected average for the experiment 85.92. Corrected average for the control 76.28. In analyze, since the average for the experiment class is higher than that for the control class, the PGBL model is proven to be more effective. And the result is based on the ANCOVA test result at a significant level of 5%. They calculate a value for the class variable was 43.490 with a significant value and significant of 0.000 because the significant value was smaller than 0.05 as 0 was rejected. This shows that there was a significant effect of using the virtual field trip-based project-based learning model on students' spatial thinking scale after controlling for initial abilities. In conclusion, understanding convergence analysis for on our ANCOVA is crucial for us to increase the precision of our research by effectively controlling extraneous variables. This concludes my presentation regarding the statistics methods. My sincere gratitude goes to Professor Dr. Dedi Hermon, SPDMP, and Dr. Ayuni TMSI for the guidance and to all my colleagues for your attention. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.